Welcome to Week 5 of the North American LCS Spring Split. And here comes Skara. Damage out on Sneaky, and Cutie Pie survives.
So last time Skara destroyed me pretty heavily mid lane. I want to return the favor to him this time.
They have to be happy about that one.
I think it would definitely be one of our easier games, but that doesn't mean we're going to win.
Wow, Boy is just getting fed right now. Elf bars of XDG are completely shredding. Curse looks to make it 2-0.
I'm really looking forward to play against TSM because of my fellow European, Bjergsen.
Let's see how many skill shots have landed. If you can shoot the spell.
He hit the slow. He's got 1 HP. Steal the health back. The Ignite goes down.
Well played by Bjergsen.
The TSM takes the head-to-head versus CLG.
TSM versus CLG is always hype.
Welcome to Week 5, Day 2 of the North American League Championship Series Spring Split. We're coming to you live from our studio in California, and the audience seems to be pretty rearing to go. Hey everyone, I'm David Freak Turley. With me is Sam Kobe Hartman-Kensler. How is it going?
I'm doing good. Hey everyone, I'm here with David Freak Turley. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. How
I never
are you?
introduce you. It's always
you. Don't. Well, would you like to again?
I'd like to know how you're doing.
I'm doing great. Kobe, how are you?
Good. Everything's good.
Good. All right, guys, we got 4 more LCS games coming your way, starting with XDG taking on Curse. But first, hashtag LCS big plays. Let's do it. Let's look at some of the jaw-dropping moments coming out of yesterday's games. We got this tweet from @TheElkSpeaks. Grand Skyfall into a 4-for-0 fight at 30 minutes for TSM. What a play. Here's your number 3.
Cross the pillar.
Oh,
Skyfall. The Skyfall almost could be 4 men. Right in the middle of it. Wow, Kiwi Kid gets obliterated. Cutie Pie's trying to get out. No damage from the 4-0 with Caitlyn. Cruiser's going to go down. Oh my God, still going around with Kha'Zix. Can he get a 4th? Cruiser goes down to the hands of Xpecial.
And the Skyfall. Those are hard to land, Freak. Hard to coordinate those. @Thusk says, even his teacher calls him Zion Spartan. That 3 versus 1. What a beast. Here's your number 2.
Zion Spartan's going to
He's
switch
got
up his
red buff
lanes.
right now. Oh, it's going to be too many people for Zion to handle, though. Let's see how he does it.
I think he could still get one out of this. Xmithy needs to be very careful.
Got that
Zion's a
ward.
big boy. There's 1. This could be easily 2 and 3 for Zion Spartan. He goes back for the box. That's 2. Soon it's in the wrong spot. This could be 3. Not enough lifesteal, but that was an empowered shot for half his health.
That was pretty impressive. I like seeing Jax come out and dumpster people. That was a nice game overall. Next up, @Marissa Moody LOL says that dig versus TSM Baron was like something out of Scooby-Doo. Ruh-roh, here's your number 1 big play.
They're going to look to try and get a catch. They got him.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. He jumped right into it.
Yeah, he thought he was safe, was trying to ward up the Baron area, but that's that Thresh vision control. Are they going to do it again?
No! Don't go back into the brush.
Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. The other team probably gets Baron.
Cutie Pie, don't do it. Cutie Pie, don't do it. Cutie Pie, don't do it. No. 3rd time's a charm. Oh my God, they bring him into the pit. What a flash.
And they would have gotten a 2 if it weren't for those pesky kids.
It would have been so clean if Bjergsen didn't run into that Caitlyn ultimate. It wasn't actually on him. So.
I think Crumbs knocked him in, actually. I've seen that thing like 4 times now, and the more I look at it, the more I'm like, oh, you vault break him into the wall.
So close.
Crumbs is apparently amazing. No, guys, keep your responses coming. They've been awesome. Thank you for the LCS.
Yeah, send us those highlights from today's games @LOA Esports, and be sure to use that hashtag LCS Big Plays and share your favorites with us.
And while you're at Twitter, send us your answer to our Twitter question of the day. What North American LCS player champion combo would you be most afraid to meet on the Rift, and why? And again, we'll be giving away the skin codes for Heartseeker Ash to the viewers whose tweets we heart the most on air later in our broadcast.
You send us your most witty, insightful responses to @LOA Esports, and this time you use the hashtag just LCS.
Yeah. Big plays are for the things in the game. This is for the stuff out of the game. Now, for a look ahead at today's action, let's send it over to Riv and Jat.
Thank you very much, Freak and Kobe. Hello, I am Rivington Bizen III, and with me is Joshua Jat Leesman once again. Welcome back to the desk.
Yeah, I'm doing well, but as Kobe would like to know, how are you doing, Riv?
We're doing fantastic.
Yeah.
The play-by-plays are usually the one to throw it over, but
such a selfless one.
Thanks for the credit.
Yeah.
The big news of the LCS is Team Solo Mid looks to be unstoppable in their march towards the NALCS records for the most consecutive wins.
Yeah, TSM managed to fend off Dignitas and clinch their 10th straight victory. Now they have their eyes on that 13-game record held by Cloud9. Bjergsen also added 9 kills in the game yesterday, and Dyrus didn't die for his 3rd game in a row.
Well, we'll see if they can make it 11 games against an old rival who are showing new strength, CounterLogic Gaming.
CLG finally has its full roster, and they took a decisive win over Cloud9 yesterday. They showed strong communication and the ability to make responses to pressure. So these are things they're going to need when they face TSM at the end of the day.
Yeah, taking out first place is going to be a big deal. While CLG moved up to share 3rd with Dignitas, Team Coast snapped a 6-game losing streak to move up and tie XDG for 7th place.
Yeah, and Zion Spartan deserves a lot of credit for that victory yesterday. He helped carry the team to victory. He tanked up a lot of stuff on Jax, and he also had several one-man assaults on their base that match. Jax is a champion who doesn't see a lot of love from the LCS players. Zion Spartan showed he can work.
Well, he definitely got some love from the LCS big plays. And Coast will be playing later today against a team who continues to introduce new champs to the NALCS, Evil Geniuses.
Yeah, Snoopy's Volibear was very successful in that game. It gave the team first blood. It kept the other enemy team off balance. He kept a lot of pressure on, and I'm really wondering, we've seen Soraka, Urgot, and now Volibear from Evil Geniuses. Curse is the other team that breaks out a lot of stuff, but what's next for EG?
They can bring out anything they want.
Yeah.
So looking past today's LCS games, tonight we'll be bringing you the North American Challenger Series final, which is going to be featuring LMQ versus Complexity Black.
Yeah, and for those of you who haven't been following the series, LMQ has been looking incredibly strong and has yet to lose a match. Complexity Black was formerly Determined Gaming as well. They went up against Evil Geniuses in the spring promotion tournament, and both these teams want to get into the LCS.
It's going to be one hell of a battle. First, let's see how the teams stack up coming into today. In first place and showing no sign of slowing is Team Solo Mid.
Yeah, then in second with 8 wins and 3 losses, we have Cloud9. After that, it's a tie for 3rd place with CounterLogic Gaming and Team Dignitas.
Then it's a tie for 5th place with Curse and Evil Geniuses, both with 4 wins, 7 losses.
Yeah, and sharing that 7th place spot is a tie again between Coast and XDG.
And we'll see how that changes after our 4 matches today, starting with XDG versus Curse. Then Cloud9 looks to settle a Week 1 score with a rematch against Dignitas.
Yeah, after that, we have 2 teams hoping to ride a wave of momentum from yesterday, Evil Geniuses versus Coast. And we conclude the LCS day with 2 old adversaries facing off. The show match, really huge match between CLG and TSM.
And after that, we have the best of 3 showdown between LMQ and Complexity Black in our NA Challenger Series finals. We'll be hosting that live in our studio, so do not miss it. Remember, you can get the entire season schedule at lolesports.com, as well as in-depth interviews, box scores, videos for all of this season's games, and statistics sure to make you hit at your next dinner party.
You can also grab your tickets to attend one of our game day tapings and see your favorite pro player in person. Just click on the tickets link for all the details.
And after you secure your spot, let us know who you think will win today's games. Click on matches at the top right, go to Week 5, and lock in your vote. Now let's send it over to Freak and Kobe, who are with